Hello, friends, and welcome to Friends Friday with the Moonlit Lioness. It's a cloudy day today, and the lighting, I haven't gotten good lighting yet for my video, so I'm using candlelight. So we've got a nice moody flicker going on for our read today. Um, but I do have one question. Thank you for submitting questions for today. And let me find that quickly. Well, the question is, does alcohol in moderation suppress our intuition or any psychic abilities? Good question. Yeah, I would wonder that myself, if drinking a glass of wine or whatever, does that impact my psychic ability? So, even in a small amount, right? So, okay. So, what I'm going to do, what I did was I went ahead and I shuffled ahead of time, so that doesn't take up time in the video. I am using a different tarot deck today. I'm using the Light Seers tarot deck, and I'm going to draw an oracle card from Oracle of the Hidden Worlds by Lucy Cavendish. So hopefully that will guide me in the reading for this tarot read. So thank you for the question. Okay, so the question is, will alcohol, even in moderation, impact our intuitive abilities? And my oracle card that I got is, and I hope the lighting is good enough here, but it's number 28, Mountain Goddess. High vibration, mindfulness, power of the mind. So I think it's kind of picked up on the idea that this is the important thing to look at in regards to this read, is that we're looking for our intuitive abilities. How high vibration are we, even with just a glass of wine or a beer or something like that. I'm sorry, this is not focusing very well. Okay, so first card down. Second card. First card down is King of Pentacles. Second card down is the Three of Pentacles. So the first card is us, King of Pentacles. The second card is us with a glass of wine or beer, Three of Pentacles. So it downgrades from a king to a three. So that kind of gives you an idea, possibly. Let's see what the details are. At the top, Nine of Pentacles. So this woman, the Nine of Pentacles is about wealth and independence, which is our intention. That's our intention, where we want to be. We can be like this. We want to be at least like this. But a glass can take us down to this. Knight of Swords is a very fast card. Knight of Swords are fast, and they're the intellect. The swords are the way we think. So, and here this man is running and showing his speed. So I think with a glass, it quickly changes. That's what I'm thinking here, is how does it change? It quickly changes, right? And then in the future, after glass, we have the Moon card. So, with a glass of alcohol, beer, wine, it can kind of feel like this, I guess, depending on what your tolerance level is, but it can kind of feel like you're a little bit underwater, right? There's a sensation that we get. when we drink a glass that can bring out that sensation. In tarot, the moon, the moon card is a Pisces card. So it is, it does kind of, Pisces is where you are more merged with the energies around you. So what we see here is we see two wolves howling at the moon. So there's a duality. I think it kind of puts you in touch possibly with the unseen world, as far as instinct goes or intuition goes. But I think there's a duality to it. So I think we have less control over what we're in touch with. So that means we can't direct and say, oh, I'm going to be in touch with my higher self or God, or whatever we want to call it, our guides or whatever. It could be that we're also in touch with negative entities that would like to be around us. So we have the High Priestess here, which is aspecting the King of Pentacles. So this is us before we take a drink, where we want to be. We want to be in a place where we are in command of our own bodies. We are in command of our own health and bodies and mind, with the ability to connect with who we want to connect with or what we want to connect with. And then after we take a drink, okay, here's the Page of Cups. So, the High Priestess is kind of like a Cups card, and it's a water type card. It's an intuitive card. So are Page of Cups. Page of Cups is an intuitive card. And again, it's showing it takes you out of your awareness is more. Taking a drink takes you out of your awareness. So it does put you in touch a little more. But I think what happens is because this can be a card of, I don't want to say fear, but it can be a card of where you just don't know where things are going. You have less control. You're not in charge. So it can go either way. So I think overall, sometimes when we have a drink or other types of substances, we like it because of where it connects us, or how it can feel like it's connecting us to the other side, or making us more open to it and all that. But at the same time, the cards are saying, as far as our intuition goes, it takes it down a notch. And maybe it's because of this right here. It's because of how we don't have control of who we're coming in contact with. And our guards come down. And all kinds of things, good or bad, can come into our intuitive awareness, if I guess that's a good way to put it. What we want to do, and this is the Oracle card, we want to maintain high vibration, mindfulness in the power of the mind. And with a drink, we lose some of the power of the mind. And while it, like I said, it takes us in, it might get us in touch, or to some extent, it also creates this duality where we may not have as much control of what we're contacting or what is contacting us. So I hope that answers your question. I hope this was informative for you. And if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. And I'll look forward to doing another read for all of you out there. Just post your questions in the comments section before Thursday noon. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.